Well, hey everybody, welcome back to the shop. Yet again, I shot another video night before last on this S10 issue. Uh, as some of y'all know, I use my phone. I do have a GoPro. I'm just missing some stuff to it in order to use it. But anyway, day 5 of messing with this S10 and trying to figure out what it is. Why it won't pass emissions. I did get it running better. I did find a vacuum leak. Got that took care of. But let's walk out here and again, sorry, I'm still on this YouTube app. I don't know why I can't get my phone to download the stuff so I can upload it, right? But hey, let's go out here and take a look. And I'll try to explain the best I can as to what went on, right? All right, so vacuum leak on the back. There was a vacuum leak on the front on this little thing down here, this little adapter that sits on the intake. And I was kind of proud of that last video, man, because all this was off. You can see exactly what the intake looked like, you know, where the problem was, and I pointed out where it was leaking. I think that was one of the best ones I've done, but I still can't get it. But anyway, so once I sprayed carb cleaner all in the back, that's when I found out it was a vacuum leak, and I thought it was this hose running over there because it was loose, but never really give me no problems. So then I sprayed around the front here, and right here in that corner, you know, I might be able to go in there and find that gasket so I can show you, but right here in this corner, it was leaking vacuum. So we took this back off, carb, took the little adapter off, cleaned everything up, made a new gasket because I didn't want to wait a week, you know, to order one. Stuck it back on there, put her all back together. She started running. She runs better now than she has in quite a while. But we still have no adjustments out of the idle mixture screws. Put the 5-point power valve back in it because that little hole, and this is for the guys that understand these Hollies. That little hole back there where that power valve, the head sits in, was when I had that 4.5 in there, it just was constantly full of gas. I don't think gas is supposed to get back there, so I changed a few O-rings and stuff like that, so everything is still up better. I hadn't pulled this thing back off since the other night to check, but she wasn't flooding. When you stand behind the car, she still's a little rich, but not near as bad as it was. Let's see, what else did I do? That's about it. The main thing is the vacuum leaks are fixed. Man, I wished I could have uploaded that video. I'm still going to keep working on it. Vacuum leaks are fixed. Runs smoother. She runs about 13 to 14 pounds of vacuum just at idle, not in drive. Drive, she still running about 9 where she always did. But after closing all that stuff up, we still don't have adjustments on the idle mixture screws. That's got me puzzled. Never had that problem before. I don't know what I done. I cleaned out the metering block and you know, I sprayed everything, every orifice, everything I could while I had this thing off with carb cleaner, blowed them out, done everything, you know, as the best I could. Now, I still haven't got back to the back bowl to see at that float level, you know, what's going on back there. But She was running good. She was running fine. Um, just no adjustments. They would adjust a little bit. I mean, but shutting them all the way down, the thing would still sit there and run like crazy. Before I put that 4.5 in there, you shut the idle mixture screws down, this thing would just fall flat on its face, just and be done, right? So now the question is, with the vacuum leaks fixed, doesn't seem to be flooding. Um, why do we not have idle mixture screws, adjustments? Still got my mind blowed on that. Let's see, is there anything else I did? No, but let's walk back here in the shop, man, and see if I can find that gasket. I may have thrown it away, but I don't know. She would be, she should be sitting back. Here she is, right here. This is the gasket off of that, between the intake and the little adapter for the 4-barrel. I can't see it. Can you see that right there? Not a complete circle. We was leaking vacuum bad right there, right on the back side, because it sets like front of the carburetor, back of the carburetor. So she was leaking bad right there. And then, this one in the front right here, right there. I think I got it held right. That one was leaking just a hair till you can see it, man. It's right there in that corner. Now, I made that gasket straight off the old gasket that was on there. Maybe this material's not right. You know what I'm saying? Maybe it shrunk, something like that. But anyway, got that done. So, no vacuum leaks. She hits just bam, as soon as you hit the key, well, after you warm it up, choke's working, everything's fine. Again, still no adjustments on the idle mixtures. That's got me puzzled. It was working, everything was fine until I put that 4.5 in there. I didn't do anything but mess with the secondaries a little bit, and I put them back. So right now, that thing's sitting out there just like it was before we started messing with it, or before I started messing with it, my bad. So I'm confused as to why now that don't work. The last time this happened, and it's happened before, but I was messing around trying to get it past emissions, and I took that timing down to like 6 degrees. 8 degrees, everything was fine. 10 degrees, everything was fine. But when I hit 6 degrees, lost all vacuum to everything. No vacuum whatsoever anywhere. Yeah, I won't do that again. So now I've got her set back up 12 degrees, exactly like it's supposed to be setting. I have adjusted, messed around, all I can. I don't know. I don't know. I don't think there's trash in the carburetor. I'm just bewildered at what could have happened just changing that power valve. You know. And then, like I said, sitting out there, when I took the front bowl off and the meter block, that little socket back up in there where the head of that meter, hang on a minute. That power valve sets to pull vacuum, right? Soaked with gas. And again, I haven't checked it since I put the 5.5 back in there. So maybe that 4.5 was leaking. I don't know. If that's not the case, then I'm not understanding where that fuel's coming from back in that little orifice back up in there. Because if it's supposed to be just vacuum, don't understand why it'd have gas in there. I don't know. Like I said, man, this last video I done, man, I thought it was good, informative, letting people take a look at what the issues were, all that kind of stuff, and it's only like 16 minutes. I can't upload that one either. So I guess I'm going to use this YouTube app for just a little while till I get all the attachments I need for my GoPro, and just bypass this phone or something. I don't know. It was just easier on the phone. It's something I learned and knew, you know. But anyway, that's about it. If you can think of any reason why changing a power valve would cause this issue, leave a comment. It's something simple. Just like the vacuum leak was something simple. It didn't really change anything, but it runs better, smoother. It was, man, fire that thing up for 5 minutes, boy. You don't be nowhere underneath that hood because it was hot. Now, it's all nice and cool, you know. And then I get to thinking about if it's running rich at idle for the emissions, well, you would think if it had that bad a vacuum leak, you know, front and back, that thing would be running lean as crap, not rich. Or at least that's, in my mind, is what I would think would happen. So I don't know. It's better. It's running better. You can probably drive it now because you couldn't drive it the other day, trust me. I don't know. It's driving me nuts. I took a week off from work, basically. Been working nights trying to get work done out here and work on that thing during the day. Now I got a bunch of back work set up, or sitting there. I got to get done. So yeah, if any ideas, man, just leave a comment. Just anything you think it could be. I'm at a loss of words. I never had this problem before. Just running rich at idle, right? And that's why it wouldn't pass emissions. So again, day 5. Sorry about the video. I'll keep trying to upload that thing. I've deleted every app on my phone off. I have deleted every picture on my phone. I have done everything, but when you're using that YouTube app, you have to shoot the video, edit it, do all that stuff, and then punch a download button and it'll download to your phone. Then you can upload it. Well, every time I do that, it says cannot share the video because you're out of space. I mean, how are you out of space when you don't even have anything on the phone? That's all anything I use this phone for. So yeah, headed to the GoPro. I just got to spend some money, which I don't like to do because I don't make no money off any of this stuff, you know. But I'll do it just because I like shooting the videos. I like interacting with people, you know, the ones that comment. Anyway, this thing's running about 14 minutes. Let me get off here, get back to trying to figure out this video situation. Maybe I'll get that loaded up a little bit later, but you got a gist of what happened and what all got done. Still, like I said, no idle adjustments. Don't understand it. Anyway, I hope everything's going good in your world, going good in your life. Things are treating you right. Make sure your family's home and safe. Keep an eye on them. We'll see you on the next one. We might have to do this for a little while. The only problem with this is no editing. It's just live. Okay? So when there's a mistake made, there ain't no cutting it. But we'll see you on the next one.